everyone, and welcome to Flosstube number 22. Hello everyone, I am so glad to be back for another video. My name is Lizzie and I film videos about cross stitch and my cross stitching and my cross stitch haul items, all kinds of things related to cross stitch, basically my favorite hobby. I feel like a lot has happened since the last time I talked to you, but I've done a lot of stitching. I have one project here that I did work on that I can't show you because I did pack it, not thinking, but let's go ahead and jump in and I'll talk to you about that in a minute. And I also do have a new cross stitch book, which I'm really excited about at the end too. All right. So the first thing I have to show you is actually a new start. This is Silver Bells by Lindy Stitches. I bought this at the Jingle Ball this year, and I bought it with the Forbidden Fiber Co. Is that the name of the? Yes, Forbidden Fiber Co. floss pack. It's my first time using Forbidden Fiber Co. And so far I'm liking it. I'm stitching this on, let me see, this is the top, okay. I'm stitching this on 32 count vintage smoky white 2/2. And so far I've only done one color. It is one of the Forbidden Fiber Co. flosses, so you can see, let me do this. There you go, that's better. You can see the variation in it, which I think is really cool. I wanted to do, I kind of want to color complete on this one, which I'll tell you what the color is in just a minute. But I did want to color complete on that just to see the variation in that floss since it's my first time using it. And it is beautiful. I'm enjoying stitching with it. Here is my floss ring, which I do want to talk to you about a little bit. This is for Forbidden Fiber Co. number 407 Mermaid. And I did buy the floss pack separate from the chart, but I bought them together. We have 006 Sterling, and then we have Elphaba, which is a beautiful green. Look at the variation of that green. I can't wait to get to that green. And then I know there's going to be a lot left over too, so find some more projects for it. What is that? 1036. I do now want to buy more. So yes, but I did buy, this is, I know people have floss rings a lot, but I don't like to use floss drops unless I'm using fancy floss and I just keep it on the card it comes on. But I found this way to do it with my bobbinated threads. So these are the bobbins from Hobby Lobby. That's the ones I buy, the Artiste ones, I believe is the brand from Hobby Lobby. So what I did is I cut, this is 2/2, so this would be how much I'm stitching with, and I cut it and I just looped it around the bottom where the hole is. And then I also put that on the floss ring. So now I don't have to like wrap it around the, because before I was wrapping it around the bobbin vertically, and then I would unwrap it every time. So this is a lot easier. I feel like it's making my stitching not a ton faster, but it's making my stitching. Oh, here's one that I haven't fixed yet because I just kitted it up from my bobbin box, and so I haven't tied it down there yet. So you can see how I was doing it before. So now I'm not having to wrap it back around. So yeah, I feel like it's making my stitching go a little bit faster, and I really am liking it so far. All the projects that I've kept out that I have not packed, I have put on floss strings like this, and I really, really like it. So I know it's not revolutionary to put it on floss string, but I kind of thought if I was doing bobbins that I couldn't use floss strings without it being annoying to have to rewrap the floss while it was on here. But yeah, so there's my solution. So yeah, I love that. But anyway, yeah, there is Silver Bells. That is my start so far. I really like it. I don't really have any goals to finish it. I'm just enjoying stitching on it. And it was kind of an impulse start the other day. All right, this next one is Mary Yerger 1859. If you've watched my videos before, you've seen this one. This is from Just Stitching Along, and it is a freebie pattern. So here is my, here's my little Grease needle minder. I really liked to watch Grease as a family when I was a child. So it says, "Keep your filthy paws off my silky draws," which is from the movie, if you know that song. But here is where it's at right now. So I went ahead and added this motif, and then I added that star down there, and then I started on the center motif, which is the largest one. I love that star. Yeah. I think I already had that one last time. So I do have some goals for this month. I'm going to talk about goals at the end because I kind of want to go over my Stitcher's Almanac with you and how I'm using it so far. This is on 32 count vintage smoky white using the called for DMC. It does give you, I believe it's flower floss as well as DMC, but I'm using the DMC. And there is that. This is going to be such a pretty little sampler. I do wish I had realized it wasn't going to take up this whole thing and centered it. But for some reason, I thought it was going to take up this whole piece. So I don't know. I just didn't measure correctly, I assume. But I think this will be so pretty in a little frame. And I have enough of that like orange fabric there to do a little bit of a margin on the side if it'll stay. Anyway, to do a little bit of a margin on the side. It'll be semi-tight, but that'll be okay. I don't mind it. Anyway, very pretty. I love that one. I was going to say, what is this? But that is just my bag for it. And you can see I have my floss on the little thing. I'm loving it so far. All right. Next one is My Valentine by Susan. Somebody corrected me last time. It's Susan Aki. I hope I'm saying that correctly now. I do apologize for saying it wrong the first time. And here it is. This is My Valentine, a free pattern provided by Aurifil. I've done a little bit of work on this since last time. This is being stitched on 16 count Ecru Aida 2/1. And I did do a full floss conversion. This is the only color I've stitched so far, and it is DMC 817. Yeah, so there is that. This is the edge of how wide it's going to be, so I just need to work up and fill in. I don't think this is going to be done this year. It's Valentine's Day season, but that's okay. This one, we ended up, after I filmed my last video, I filmed it on a Wednesday. That Thursday night, my husband got the flu, and then we all got the flu. And so I didn't stitch for about 5 or 6 days. And so this was my project I picked back up when I kind of felt good enough to stitch. I was like, this is easy. I know the boxes are the same. All I have to count for is those letters. So I picked this up and worked on it, and it was really handy for those couple days where I wanted to stitch, but I didn't feel the best. So yeah, here is that one. Okay, next is another big goal stitching. So these are my Prairie Schooler Santa's 12 Days of Christmas ornaments. I have finished days 1 through 8 now. It was 7, but 1 through 8 now. So I finished this booklet. So I just finished day 8, and I'll go ahead and show that to you. I am stitching these on 18 count Rustico Aida 2/1, and I did brighten up the red to 817, and I changed the dark red color to 815. Inspired by Tiger Lily Designs, she did a color conversion to Aurifil floss and brightened hers up, and so I did the same thing by brightening it up, but instead used DMC. So there is number 8. 8 made some milking, and then I did start on number 9. Let me secure my needle here. Okay, here it is. Day number 9. Oh, let me show you what it's gonna look like. Let me show you the other booklet real quick. So those are the last 4. And here is my day number 9 so far. Literally 10 minutes before I started filming this video, I finished getting it ready for fill-in. So now all that has to be done, all the back stitching is in, all the little stitching is in. I just have to fill in his coat and his hat red, fill in her dress green, and fill in that dark red, and it will be done. So that would probably take me a day and a half if I sat down and really focused on it. So yeah, there is day 9. After I film this video, I am going to go stitch because I film these at night. And so I film this and then I go have my stitching time. But after I film this, I am going to go ahead and start day 10 and get it ready for fill-in. Because, well, let's just go into plans and talk about it. All right, let me go into my plans and then I'll do my haul after that. I am using the Stitcher's Almanac from the Stitching Cabin, and so far I'm really liking it. So let me go to my January goals. So in this, you have your monthly goals section. So for January, my goals were finish the Deadly Aquarium, which I did. Do the 3rd line of text on Mary Yerger plus 1 motif, which I did. Start the Dimensions kit, which I also did. And then kit up a few projects, which I also did. So I finished all those goals. Now, my February plans. So here's my February plans. I want to finish the Prairie Schooler Santa Day 8, which I already did. I need to go check that off, but I finished him. So he is finished the Prairie Schooler Santa Day 9, which is on his way. I could easily have him finished. And start the Prairie Schooler Santa Day 10. So my plan is we are moving in the next 3 weeks. We're moving. We have to be out of here by February 28th. So my plan is before we move to get day 9, 10, and 11 prepped. I would say 9, 10, 11, and 12, but I thought I had pre-cut all my fabric, but apparently I don't have fabric for 12, so I'll need to do that once I unpack my fabric. But I want to get all of those prepped for fill-in. So all I have to do is pick them up and work on them, and I think that'll be the perfect project for when I'm like exhausted at the end of the day from packing and moving or unpacking or whatever it is, and I don't want to think, and I can just fill that in. I would love to get all of them done by the end of February. I don't know if that's possible, but if I get 10 prepped, I'm gonna change this goal to start day 10 from start Prairie Schooler Santa Day 10 to finish it. Yes, and then my other goal, which is a little bit lofty, but I think I can do it, is finish Mary Yerger. So all I have left on her is to finish the center motif. There's another star here, and I believe there's only one motif up here. I'm pretty sure that's right. So we've got the center motif, a star, and one motif. Oh, and there is a line of text at the bottom which says like be thankful or something, but I'm not even sure I'm going to do that. I'm going to kind of see what it looks like and then decide whether I want to do it or not. But yeah, so that is a little bit of a lofty goal doing all that together, but I do think I can do it. The one other thing I worked on was my Mirabilia Alice, and I accidentally packed her, which I'm so upset about. You'll see me talk about, because I am filming a packing video, and you'll see I said, oh, this is my Mirabilia Alice. This is my Mirabilia. Blah, blah, blah. I filmed a packing video, and I said, oh, this is my Mirabilia. I put in a lot of work on her, but you'll see that in my next Flosstube. I'm 90% sure I said that, and I didn't even think about that I needed to not pack her to show her to you, but I didn't want to work on her and leave her out because I knew if I left her out, I would work on her a lot and not these other goals that I really want to meet. So she is packed away, but I did finish half her dress and I started on the center of her dress too. So you'll see her when I unpack. Haul. I have a little bit of haul for you. So I have been watching a lot of people stitch kits. This is not a kit, but I've been watching a lot of people stitch kits, and I feel like I've really been interested in a lot of new designers from that. There's quite a few kits that are on my radar right now that I want to purchase. I'm not buying anything, so I don't want it to come after we move, but I have quite a few kits on my radar right now. Also on my Instagram Explore page, I've been getting a lot of Russian stitchers. And they're stitching a lot of kits, but they're also stitching a lot of Cooler Design Studios. I really want the Cooler Design Studios Night Before Christmas pattern. That's going to be one that I need to finish some bigger Christmas whips and then I'll get. But I saw this book and I had to have it. It's not my usual style, but I'm obsessed. So this is the Carousel Horses in Cross Stitch. Sorry that my light is giving you a glare. I have to use it because I'm filming at night so you can see. But it is Carousel Horses in Cross Stitch by Donna Cooler. And so basically there's a carousel horse for every month of the year. I definitely want to stitch this one. There's a few more in this book I want to stitch. Surprisingly, not the Christmas one, which if you have watched me stitch for a while, I do a lot of Christmas stitching. There's a Halloween one. I'm trying not to show you patterns. There's the Thanksgiving one. Like, I'm sorry, did I need a carousel horse for Thanksgiving? Not until I saw this. But then I saw this, and look at that beautiful coloring in that horse. Oh, I'm obsessed. I've also found that there's Teresa Wetzler. I've only heard people say it. I've never seen it spelled. But she has a line of like a carousel and carousel horses, and I really want them. And I don't even know why. I don't know why, but I would be happy to do a flip through of this book if you would like that. Because there's a lot of pretty ones, but I really want to stitch this one. And there's a Halloween one and a Thanksgiving one. And there's also like a May or June one that I'm like, this is beautiful. So I think this is the one I'll stitch first. If you were stitching it, would you do the white fabric or would you do a fun fabric? I'm kind of feeling a pink. Like, I feel like a pink, not a baby pink, but like a muted bubblegum pink. but not a baby pink, a muted bubblegum, like a pastel pink. I was gonna show you this, but that's definitely purple. But like a muted bubblegum pink, I think that would be really pretty on. So yes, I did buy this off Amazon. It was $7. I'll link it below. You can buy like, I bought a used copy from it was sold through it was sold on Amazon but through Thrift Books. And it's in wonderful condition, but you can buy a new one, I think for like $18 or something like that, or you can pick a used one, but I will link it below. So yeah, I'm really excited about this book. And the charts, I'm not going to show you a full chart, but I'll show you like a teeny tiny bit of a chart. A teeny tiny bit of a chart, but there we go. All right, you see how big that is? Like very big, clear symbols. Each of these is charted on 4 pages, and there's little designs in there too. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. And for $7, I was very impressed. Although there is a mark in there. It says they bought it for $3, but that's okay. I was happy with my $7 purchase. Okay, personal life stuff. Let's see. Like I said, we're moving in 3 weeks. We've been to the house. We fought through it. It's exciting. There's a little area where I can put a coffee nook. I'm really excited about it. I feel like I have a vision for my craft room now, and I think it's going to take forever to build, but I have a vision, which I'm really excited about, and I'll kind of talk you through once we get there. I'm trying to decide whether, this is the one thing I don't know yet, but I am trying to decide whether I want, all the walls are white, like when we move in they're going to be white, and there's a few rooms I want to paint, but I don't know if I want to paint my craft room or if I want to do like an accent wall with wallpaper. I just can't decide. I don't know, but I have a vision and I'll talk you through it. I'm gonna do like a little tour video when we get there. I think that'll be really fun, so then I can have like the before and the after once it's finished. It'll never fully be finished, but once it, you know, probably 5 years down the line, honestly, once it gets to a point where I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like, I feel like I'm established and we're here. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon. I'm gonna have one more floss tube before we move, and then after that I have pre-filmed a couple videos to be posting while we're in the moving process, because I know we won't have Wi-Fi for a little while. It'll take a while for them to come and set that up, so I know it'll be a little while. But yes, I have lots of fun things coming for y'all, and I can't wait to talk to you again soon. Leave me a comment down below. I love when y'all like comment things down below. So leave me a comment down below whose patterns you're most excited for markets. I know some releases have come out by now. I'm really excited to see what Barbie Petal Pusher is gonna have. Petal Pusher is the design name, but her name is Barbie. The designer's name is Barbie, but her cross stitch pattern company, I guess, is Petal Pusher, if you haven't heard of her. But I'm really excited to see what she's coming out with, because she's done a few sneak peeks. Emily Call is her first time at market, so I can't wait to see those. Yeah, I'm just really excited about the market releases, and I'm gonna have to hold back from purchasing them until we actually move. So, or you know what, they're not gonna ship till after we move, so I could just ship them to the new address. Okay, never mind, change of plans. Thanks for processing that in real time with me. I will see y'all next time. Comment below whose patterns you're most excited for market, or if you see one that you're already super excited about, comment down below what that is so I can go look them up and see all the things that I need, or probably actually don't need but just want. All right guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.